You're telling me SeaWorld is hiding the world's last megalodon?
Joe, it's there. I saw it myself. It all started when I was in my sophomore year of college and I landed a summer internship at SeaWorld. The internship was every marine biology major's dream. I loved taking care of the seals, and I even got free admission to the park on my days off. But a few months into the internship, I began to notice some suspicious things happening. It seemed as if the food stock for the seals kept disappearing. Then some seals themselves, along with other small animals, started to disappear too. My boss tried to play it off like nothing was up, but me and my colleagues weren't buying any of his explanations. On top of all this, there seemed to be an increased security presence around a large utility building in the back of the park. A few days later, as I was inputting the seals' feeding habits on our team's shared drive, I came across an encrypted file with the title, Leviathan Specs. This immediately rung alarm bells in my head. Something big was happening right under my nose. I didn't have the skills myself to break the encryption and inspect the files. But luckily enough, my little brother is one of those hacker nerds who knows everything about computers. I called him up, sent him my login credentials and IP address, and within 2 hours he had broken through. When I logged on and inspected the files, I nearly fainted. I couldn't believe it. The files exposed Project Leviathan, a top-secret operation SeaWorld had been developing as a last-ditch effort to save the company. Apparently, over the last 10 years, SeaWorld's profits have been crushed, as marine activists lambast them and the company continues to fall behind in competition with Disney and Universal. In a final effort to rejuvenate interest in the park, SeaWorld executives came up with a plan to take DNA from ancient megalodon fossils and use cloning technology to bring one back to life. Encrypted emails revealed that the cloning had been successful, and the megalodon was currently living in the utility building that I had been weary of. After reading this, I knew what I needed to do. I ran to our employee break room, stole a security guard outfit from a locker, and darted my way to the utility building. Surprisingly enough, the unsuspecting security guards opened the gates for me and let me walk right in. After navigating a few hallways, I found my way to a massive open room in the back. I opened the door, and there she was. It was astonishing. The megalodon was over 100 feet long, with fins the size of tractor trailers and teeth bigger than my head. There was an opening at the top of the tank where workers were dumping in sharks and seals as the megalodon gobbled them up like they were little snacks. It was surreal. I used to think I would only be able to see a megalodon in my marine biology textbooks. I'm not sure how ethical it is for them to clone an extinct species for profit, but I do know the whole world will be talking about it when it gets unveiled to the public next year.